Let's start with some music stuff. I'm going to try not to do too much hate in this episode, too.
Black's album was released.
It was.
You
start right at
She's so Canadian. She put it right up.
Boom.
She's like fucking Ricky Rubio. All right. Black's album was released.
React.
This is when she's looking for anybody on her team to dunk it home.
Pretty much, because I didn't get a chance to listen to it.
I did, though.
Okay.
I did,
Let's do it one time.
I did. I did. And
Is your prediction reigning true?
this is my man. This is a friend of the show. This is somebody I've interviewed, somebody I like as a person, right? And on top of that, I want to be careful to not be too much of a contradiction today, because I like when artists are about the artistry. I like when, listen, I put an album out with absolutely no support and just had to sit and had to think of, how do I display the art of this without the backing financially or just the people that will help? So I like watching that. I don't like when the music sounds like it suffers as a result of that. And that's what this project sounds like to me. I don't want to be the guy to kill a project on its first day out, because there's some joints on there that I really enjoy. But for a 19-20 track project, which is what it is, it's a 50-minute listen.
Yeah.
Not for an artist of Black's caliber, to me.
He has a track on there with Don Toliver. Did you guys hear that? With thoughts on No Key. All right.
Do you think it's too many songs on there? Like he put too much?
It felt to me unfocused. Like there's a lot of songs, but there's not really like any theme or anything. It's just like a bunch of songs. That's how I felt. Just one listen though, so I don't want to like go in depth because I didn't get to listen to in depth. But one listen, it felt like just a bunch of songs that were not particularly related.
So it don't sound cohesive.
Mixtape.
Yeah, his first
I hate
single.
that term, but yeah, I
his
guess.
first single was "Since I Found a Lover," correct? Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does the set? It doesn't sound consistent to that.
Not at all.
Okay.
That was the
Because
up-tempo one, right?
I feel like that kind of would have set the tone for what the rest of the album was going to kind of sort of.
I was kind of
sound
hoping
like.
for that, honestly.
I'm going to play a song that I thought was a standout on the project,
Okay.
which is called Fatal Attraction. This was, I felt, him in his bag. This was on his last project, Elephant in the Room was my favorite song. This is kind of like there for me. See, this sound like him in his comfort zone. This sound like the Black that I think Black fans are used to.
Yes.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, that's a vibe.
I was looking for...
I like that. I like it.
Yeah.
That's super tough.
That's Black. That's the Black that
Yeah, that's super tough.
No.
There's not 3 more of those.
Out of 19 tracks?
There's not 3 more of those on there. I mean, I could play my other favorite song on here.
You can't deviate too far away.
Actually, I'll give Melissa a little bit of the Don Toliver record. That's what I'll do, since Don is pretty big. Pause. I can't spell. The older you get, you can't spell nothing, right?
That site don't.
Temporary.
I asked somebody how to spell Mississippi the other day. I never knew how to spell Mississippi, though.
It's too many.
I don't care.
MISSISSIPPI.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Canada.
You didn't win anything. That Canadian school system, boy.
If you watch P-Valley, you'd know how to spell Mississippi, you know. And my
I
crooked letter,
fucking
crooked
hated
letter, I.
that. I'm my crooked letter, crooked.
Lil Murda told you. Lil Murda told you.
I mean, I guess that's a way to memorize it, but
Lil Murda told you.
okay.
All right, here we go. I found it.
Temporary, featuring Don Toliver.
You were born for radio.
I'm not mad at that. I like
No,
that
it's
a
no-
lot.
Me neither.
Yeah.
And it definitely should have been closer to the top.
Me
But I guess they
neither.
want to space out the.
If I play 1, 2, 3, and 5, you kind of would get my point. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is Fatal Attraction, so that don't count. 6 and 7, I don't know. Y'all listen to it. Y'all listen to it out there. It's out. I'm super happy for him. I hope it succeeds. I hope it does well. Shout out to all those guys over there at LVRN.
Yep.
Justice, the whole gang. That's tough, man.
What's tough?
I was the first act. I sell 1 million records every time out. And the
Gotcha,
act that you signed right after me is,
Crushed it.
Superstar.
yeah. That's tough.
Put
You
some
you
pressure
got to
on you.
deal with that.
And I've been on hiatus. And while I've been on hiatus, that act has been just steadily climbing every year.
Not only is that act skyrocketing, but now I'm caught in, I want to make an adjustment to my sound.
Yeah, that's not the time.
It's bad timing, I think. But now I'm also open to the fact maybe I might be in the minority. His fans might hear it and think that it's his second best project because the first project is
always going
to win. But his fans might be like, "Oh, we in our bag." He might tour this shit for the next 2 years. Like this could be a win.
Well, I hope it is for him because I'm a Black fan.
And you know what, man, you niggas, I hate jumping fucking out of me. I just think the bar is in hell with you niggas that put out albums every 5 years.
What do you mean by the bar being in hell?
Artists get to put out albums every 5 years, 6 years, and it's normal.
Shit, it's
There's
not
a lot of people doing that.
Yeah, it's not a lot of people doing
I
that.
was about to say, was that happening pre-COVID? I don't know. You know, I'm not.
It used to be more
post-COVID, it's
normal
still-
to have space between albums. It's less.
Yeah.
It's less space between albums now for the most part. But there are certain artists, Black being one of them, that is a little slower on release.
I think that most people are doing that. I think that most people who can afford the space to do that, right? Black is LVRN. They're winning. They have made somebody a lot of money. He has the space to play like this. He has the support. He's never going to lose it. These new
Not if this
acts,
project
these
don't
new
perform well.
No, he's still going to be cool.
And it's going to perform well, by the way.
He'll get another shot.
Not no 5-year gap. He's not gonna get a 5-year gap if this album don't do.
Dog, do you know
Perform.
Bryson Tiller had however many years it was to go and be quiet and mute up and be married and have a kid and get my sound and my style right and then come back and now he sound like he's supposed to sound? It's just a luxury today, and the fans, they trick the fans. Because now when albums come out like this, it don't have to be your best work.
Yeah.
Like
Because they're
Kendrick's
so
last
desperate for
album
hearing it.
may not be his best work.
No, it's not.
I mean, I won't say it, but if
fans-
that's the Kendrick that we get in 6 years,
The fans be so starving for new music from you that they damn near will take whatever they can get.
and I'm off on a tangent here. Listen, congratulations to Black. I'll tell you one thing, Summer Walker hopped on that Alex Vaughn So Be It remix and sound a lot different.
New Joe Budden.